Hi Pisces, welcome to the new moon in Aries reading for March 21st, 2023. Happy spring. Bring it. I'm so ready for spring. Your theme for the next 2 weeks is the moon card. You are probably pretty familiar with the moon as it is associated with our sign, Pisces. Now, this can be intuition, psychic feelings, feelings of strangeness, fears that come up that we can have a look at and they no longer become fears. But it is definitely that strangeness, that intuitive, can't put your finger on it, it's a little bit foggy, not 100% sure kind of energy. So let's see how that plays out for you in the next 2 weeks. Okay. Not bad. First card, you have the Four of Wands. This is celebrations. These are people who think like you, who act like you. I like to think of this card as the marketplace where everybody is welcome because everybody has something to offer. And with that, you have the Eight of Cups. Leaving behind stuff that is no longer necessary, mostly on an emotional level. But it can be things that you've worked hard for. And now it's time to kind of leave them, let them go, and move on to this new situation, this new scenario, which may have more stability for you. And you find people of like mind with the Four of Wands. Okay, so you can be contemplating your work, financial, and physical well-being. You have built something up until now, and you're kind of looking back and reassessing situations, editing, making decisions of how you would like to go further. Will you go further with this particular plan? If you do, how will it change? What can you add? What can you remove? Do you even want to? It's kind of like, where do I go from here, right? So the where do I go from here card. And I can see why the moon would come up there because we don't know. It's kind of foggy for us at the moment. Now, here's the problem. You are behaving or using the Two of Swords to cut something off, right? But the problem is it's a difficult decision to cut it off because this is holding two opposing thoughts simultaneously. You can see both sides of the coin here. Two is duality, two is choice. So making those editing decisions. You have the Knight of Pentacles as a result. This can be something you have to offer or someone offers you. It's a nice firm offer, but this is also procrastination. So let's see how this goes. Well, it can be procrastination. Or maybe something's offered and it's not enough money. That's also possible. Or you have something to offer, but you first have to lay down a foundation. That's also possible. So a lot of people out there, it's a general reading, so I have to throw out all the possibilities for everybody. But the fields are fertile. The knight is the knight, the lord of wild and fertile lands. So the ground is right, and it's ripe for setting foundations now. Okay? The four is kind of like a block to me. It's a square. It doesn't roll very easily. You kind of have to push it along. So there is this sort of heavy feeling with it. He's even wearing that black cloak. And you could be put into kind of a little weird position with this card with the Four of Pentacles. But I still think it feels firm. I still think it's a good firm foundation, a good firm offer of some sort. The moon just means that we're not quite sure how it's going to turn out or how we're going to make that plan. I think because we're still in this energy here of trying to decide what it's actually going to be. You know, you kind of have to have that sussed before you create that foundation. So Let's keep looking here. Let's get clarification. There can be some situations that are you're bored of, or there's some dissatisfying emotional situations that you're ready to let go of here in favor of this, hopefully, right? In favor of people and places that think like you, that act like you, that invite you in. This is a rite of passage. The Four of Wands is a rite of passage card. So we are going through a rite of passage at the moment. And with Saturn just entering our sign, that makes a lot of sense. Saturn's going to teach us something the proper way, but it isn't going to be easy. All right, then you have the Three of Pentacles here. The Three of Pentacles, yeah. This is creative solutions. It's sort of like necessity is the mother of invention card for me. This is the Apprentice, so we could have just learned something, and things seem to be in an early phase with that Four of Pentacles. So this is where we get our practical experience. We've just learned something, and now we go out into the world to get the first real practical experience. We can be taking information from other people to help us along. There can be some particular plans or sort of like a blueprint that you follow, but this is creative solutions. So you could have a little leeway with those particular plans. 3 is the Trinity, so it is creativity itself. So creative solutions, I like that. I like it a lot. Again, early phases. There is a spiritual kind of energy with the Three of Pentacles, because they're in this sort of, I don't know, chapel or monastery, or this is sort of a spiritual card. And I always think of 3 as a spiritual number as well. It's a magic number. Okay. Okay. I like it. Now, we had something similar last cycle with the 10 of Pentacles, financial negotiations, a lot of money, dailies, daily talks, daily what happens to you throughout the day. That might be where you find some source of not inspiration, but information. The people that you see every day, those are the people that you might offer your gift to, right? It could be word of mouth. So you offer it to one person and then it spreads from there. It's a lot of money. It is your legacy. So this is big stuff. It's what you leave behind. It's what you leave when, it's what people say about you when you're gone. You know, what do you want that to be? There's a very hierarchical energy with this, because you have the grandfather, the parents, the child, the pets. You have the entire cycle right there. And 10s are the end of a cycle, the beginning of something else. So there is something new beginning here. You're laying the groundwork for it. You're laying the foundation that could be very nice in the future financially for you. But there's things that you have to learn here. There's a kind of a blueprint that you have to go with here, until you can kind of break away from that, I think. Again, creative solutions. I like that. 10 of Pentacles is really nice. But I do think there'll be a lot of conversation. The need to talk. Therapy, even, for some. Or talking is therapeutic. That can also be. This is a first for me, but the tower behind here is kind of coming towards me. I don't know if somebody, I don't know what this symbol is for somebody now. If it's the tower, as in the tarot deck, the Tower. That can be something that comes out of nowhere, a shock, a surprise. It doesn't have to be bad, and in fact, this tower is standing. It can also be something that's already established, right? It's already been built, but you can make use of it. Actually, it gets me, I don't know why, but it gets me. Okay, so this is the moon, right? You're getting these impressions, these feelings. I'm not sure what it means, but it means something because it's giving me a feeling in my lower dantian, in my lower belly. And that's, but it's not a bad feeling. So that can be where your fears live, but it's definitely your subconscious. And in this case, I don't think it's a fear because it gives me an exciting feeling. It's very exciting. There's something, maybe there's something that's being built now that can withstand a lot. Or a tower, right? A tower gives you a, higher perspective, right? You can see the lay of the land when you are at the top of the tower. Interesting. Tower might have something to do with it for other people. Maybe the structure is important to you, but there's something there. And I've never had that before. I've seen other things come forward in this card because there's a lot in it. But that's the first time for me for the Tower. What does Spirit want you to know? You have the Four of Pentacles. This same card. Sun in Capricorn. You have everything you need to build a strong foundation and manifest your desires. It's a sandwich. It's a money sandwich. And you have 2 4s on either side, which is stability, and the delicious 10 of Pentacles cream feeling that spills over when you bite it, and the dog can catch what is fallen, or there's enough there to share with everybody. Wow. Okay, I like it. I like it a lot. I just want to say one more thing, and when you look behind the Four of Pentacles, there's sort of that tower structure again. The Tower. The nice thing about this tower as opposed to the Major Arcana Tower is that there are some more ways to get in and out. In the number 16 Tower card of the Major Arcana, there's only a couple of windows at the top, and only an act of God or an act of nature, the lightning bolt that strikes it, is the only way to be freed. And here, this time, we've included other ways out. Okay? So that's the moon, right? That's the moon energy. It's something that you can't put your finger on it, but there's something about it, and it's something you want to hold on to, and it's something that you want to remember because there's information there for you, and it's kind of leading you in some kind of way of feeling and thinking and moving forward. All right? Sweet. I hope this has been helpful. I will return in 2 weeks with a full moon reading, and let me think. I do dailies. That's it. Thank you for listening. Take care. Enjoy your 2 weeks, and happy spring.